Hey guys, it's Jay. Sorry for have neglected you guys. It's been a while since I posted my last video. What is it, 2 weeks maybe? Today we're gonna have a few slabs and a few raw coins to talk about. I wanted to point out that I appreciate you guys when you comment further details about each coin. Uh, I know that I only do little snippets of information because I usually do 10 plus coins per video. And if I would do a in-depth, um, you know, an in-depth explanation about each coin, the videos would be like an hour long or so, and I know no one's gonna want to watch an hour-long video, right? So I appreciate what you guys do in the comments and whatnot. It's great learning more about them. So yeah, let's hop right to it. The first the first coin that we're gonna talk about is in 1891 Portugal 500 race. It is an MS63 PCGS holder, and it is 91.7 silver. So the obverse has the portrait of Carlos the First facing right. So Carlos the First was King of Portugal from 1889 until his assassination in 1908. He was the first president, he was the first king to die a violent death since King Sebastian in 1578. Really nice coin, nice shine to it. Let's check out the back. So the back is the crowned arms within a wreath, and the denomination on the bottom, 500 rays. Really pretty coin. Oh, and around here, it just says Carlos the First, Rey de Portugal, which in English it just means King of Portugal, and the year on the bottom. Nice piece. Now we go to our next coin, and this is a bullion, and it is from 2007 from Nepal. Well, they call it a rupee, but it's considered a bullion. It's only 33.3% silver. It is a MS63 PCGS holder. The obverse is a trident within the small circle. The date is on the bottom. I'll let you know what it says in a second. Let's just look at the back. The back here has a dagger flanked by garlands above. See the garlands right there. Now both the front and the back have the words Shri Shri, which is used by the Hindus to say his royalty, his holiness, or his lord. So basically that's pretty much what it says all over this coin. Really pretty design. That's pretty much what caught my eye. And plus I don't have anything from Nepal, so this is my first coin from there. One less country to collect. Next up, we have a 1917 lira from Italy and a PCGS MS63 holder. The silver content is 83.5. The obverse is bust of King Vittorio Emanuele III facing right. And this king, he reigned from July 1900 until he was basically kicked out in 1946. He was also the emperor of Ethiopia from 1936 to 41, and the King of the Albanians from 1939 to 43, following the invasions, the Italian invasions of Ethiopia and Albania. During his reign of nearly 46 years, give or take, um, it, he began after the assassination of his father. The Kingdom of Italy became involved in two world wars. His reign also encompassed the birth, rise, and fall of the fascist regime of Italy. So, a lot happened with this man. Let's check out the reverse. The reverse is one of my favorite designs out there. It is just super cool. So the reverse is a female knight standing on a quadria. So quadria is three horses, like three horses you ride on and whatnot, like you see in the movies, like when princesses get on the carriage and the horses, let's move on. She has a shield on her left hand, an olive branch on the right. So we have the date right here, denomination. Yeah, it's just a stunning, stunning, stunning reversal of a coin. All right, let's move on because we got a few more. All right, so our next one is a 1811 Mexico half real. It is PCGS genuine cleaned, VF details. I have a better condition one, but it's raw. I really do enjoy these little coins. So on the obverse, we have Fernando the Seventh, and he is facing right. Fernando the Seventh was king of Spain during the early 19th century. He reigned briefly in 1808 and then again in 1813 to his death in 1833. Before 1813, he was known as El Deseado, which means the desired in English. And after, he was known as El Rey Felón, which means the criminal felon. I mean, the king criminal felon, something like that. Criminal king. There we go. Criminal king. Sometimes my bilingual brain can't translate things properly. So the lettering around, the legend, it translates to Fernando the Seventh by the grace of God. Now let's check out the reverse. The reverse is just the Hispanic arms, and the legend around it is King of Spain and the Indies. Really love me some reals. I gotta get me a really big chunky one. I'll be pretty happy with that. Alright, so we're gonna go to a little bit more modern stuff, so brace yourselves. But they're really pretty designs, so that's pretty much why I got them. This next one is a 2010 Slovakia 10 euros. It is 90% silver, and it is a commemorative issue of the World Heritage wooden, and it shows wooden churches of the Slovak part of the Carpathian mountain area. Just look how pretty that is. The details are so clean. it's just stunning, really. So the obverse is wooden churches with the Slovakia coat of arms. Let's see, right here. This is the obverse, right here. The Slovakia coat of arms. Yeah. And then the reverse is a representation of wooden churches with the inscriptions. Yeah, you can see the inscriptions for yourselves. But the translation is World Cultural Heritage. And then this down here translates to wooden churches. So it's just absolutely stunning. Let's look at the back again. We didn't really take a good look at that. I mean, it's so shiny, you could barely see it with the light. Let me see if I could block the light a little bit, the ring light. It's super nice. Our next one, we're gonna talk about a 2011 Finland 10 euros. This is my very first Finland coin, if I'm not mistaken. This one is a commemorative issue. It is silver 925, so sterling. It is honoring the famous designer Kaj Frank. He was just a really big, famous designer in Finland. I couldn't really find much about him other than he designed. Forgive me for my ignorance. I got it because just when I flip it over, you'll see it's a very intricate design. So the obverse is just, his name, the, the years and whatnot, his name, and it's just a really nice, simple design. You see my reflection. It's proof. Now the reverse. Is it like that? Is it like this? I don't know. We'll go with the flow. So the reverse, you see how it has like a really intricate design? It's like, I don't know. It has a hole, but where does it go? It's just really cool. So the reverse, did I write anything on the reverse? Okay. It just says the 10 euros, just says Finland, 2011. That's it. That's pretty much it. Finland over here. But yeah, celebrating 100th anniversary of birth. PF69 Ultra. It's just a pretty design. Alright, so now we get to Ms. Lizzie. Only reason I got this Britannia is because it's shiny. I know buying bullion graded is kind of weird. But it was just really pretty. And it was a cheap price. I think I only paid 30 for it. I mean, it's like if I would have bought it like raw, So yeah, it's a 2022 Britannia Gem BU. So it's 999 silver. The obverse is Miss Queen Elizabeth, and the reverse is the standing image of Britannia holding the trident with a shield bearing the Union flag and an olive branch on her left hand, right here. Yeah, it's a really nice Britannia. Pretty sick. Nice to have in the collection. Alright, so now we're getting into the raw stuff. Alright. Next up is going to be, we're going to talk about Yemen. My first Yemen coin. It is silver 925 sterling. It is a commemorative issue commemorating the launching of Apollo 11. The obverse is the coat of arms with the denomination below. Don't ask me what this says because I have no idea. It says Yemen, Arab Republic. So it probably says the same thing up there. So this is from 1969, if I didn't say so. And this is 2 reals. I don't know if I didn't put that in. I forget easily. So let's look at the back. How stunning. Even though it has a lot of... It's a shame that it has a lot of hairlines. But it's very pretty. It's a really pretty reverse. It's the launch of the carrier rocket Saturn V with the spaceship Apollo 11 from Cape Canaveral. It says here 16 July 1969. Really interesting and nice coin. Again, so sad it has so many hairlines back here, but it's a cool coin to have. Next up is a really intricate coin that I've come across. Just look how really simple and nice this coin is, and look at the shine, the cartwheel that just goes around this coin. It's just beautiful. So this coin is 80% silver, and it's a commemorative issue, and it's commemorating the opening of Isa Town. The obverse is the bust of Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa, facing left. I'm so sorry, Mr. Khalifa, I butchered your name. This man was a Bahraini royal who served as the first emir of Bahrain from 1961 until his death in 1999. During his reign, he gained independence from the UK in 1971. While the government initially considered joining the UAE, Isa had his country withdraw, along with Qatar, over his dissatisfaction with the proposed constitution. So he was like, hell no. It's so shiny. It's hypnotizing. Alright, so the reverse is the coat of arms in the center of the octagon, the town name, state name, the date, the denomination both in Arabic and in English. So I assume Arabic and English right there. And it's just a really, really, really nice coin. It's one of my favorites just because it's such a simple yet very effective coin. And down there it says Isa Town. Alright, so let's head on over to Rwanda. This is 1972 Rwanda, 200 francs. It is silver 80%. It is also a commemorative issue commemorating the 10th anniversary of independence and the FAO, which is Food for All. The obverse is George. Oh my god, hey. I really have to study these names. It's Gregory, something like that. Kaibianda at the left, receiving the instrument of independence. So he's receiving the independence right there. And the Rwanda flag in the background. Gregory was a Rwandan politician and revolutionary who was the first elected president of Rwanda from 1962 to 1973. So, let's see. So what goes around, it just says 10th anniversary of independence, Republic of Rwanda. What we see in the back here, is a man picking up coffee beans. And what goes around says National Bank of Rwanda and grow more food. Grow more food. This one is a really nice coin. I really like the design to it. They really put some thought into it. Also my first Rwandan coin. So last coin, but I did say in the beginning that I had a bonus at the end. So this is a 1942 Ireland 1 florin. It is a rare date. There's about only maybe 100k minted. It is 75% silver. The obverse is a Gaelic harp with the date. So the translation, this just says Ireland 1942. Also a very simple coin. Let's look at the back. And the back is a salmon facing right with the denomination on the bottom. Also a very, very clean design. So yeah, that's the end of the coin segment. I want to show you guys some bills that I got recently. So I've talked about Hawaiian notes before. The first Hawaiian note that I received was a $10 one that I got a few videos back. I'll briefly explain what Hawaiian notes are for. They were basically made in the war so that if they were taken over, the opposing threat wouldn't be able to use this currency. And the same thing goes with the Philippines $10 pesos. I have the 2 pesos. Now I have the 10. I think there's a 5 and a 1 if I'm not mistaken. So I don't. Some people don't know. Some people do know that the Philippines was once a U.S. territory, just like Puerto Rico, Guam, etc. So they printed out these bills in case during the war the opposing enemy tried to take over, they wouldn't be able to use these bills. It's basically like laughing in their face, like, ha ha ha, you can't use these bills, there are bills. Get wrecked. So yeah, it's gorgeous, it's really nice. Really nice to have. It's a little bigger than a normal bill. It's a little bigger. Not by too much, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for stopping by as always. You guys are always appreciated. Thank you for all you do, all the subs you give, all the likes you give, the comments, and all that stuff. Uh, yeah, feel free to hit me up. Join my Discord. I just made a thread for coins and PMs. Because my Discord's about gaming as well. But hey, anybody's invited. Yeah, I'll see you around. Hopefully next week. So take care, guys. Bye.